It would be live now. Do you stink? Uh, that no, that there was music like it for when it started up, but it stopped. Oh, um, I forgot to put an it here on this server. I don't know why Discord's being weird with copy and pasting. It's like if I try to right click to paste, it doesn't always work. To get good at what? It works everywhere else just fine. Control V still seems to work fine, but like, I don't always want to reach over to my keyboard. You're not. Why would that be the case? Um. Can you say something? Yeah, you're not even appearing on a. Yeah, you're not even appearing in Streamlabs. Let's. But the game's audio is. That's weird. Yeah, I probably need to adjust something on Discord. Maybe. Uh, well, let me try adjusting to my.
I would say hello to the viewers, but I can't.
Wait, say something.
I
Okay,
something.
it's now appearing on Streamlabs. So I guess check the stream audio to see if I'm gonna.
I'll have to see when it pops up. Yeah. Oh my god, they heard me saying hello.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to actually start, but I guess we're starting.
Oh, damn it! I was gonna make a joke about how I could get away with saying a slur.
Actually, I'm going to reset the game.
Valid.
Okay. I get, the classic Castlevania when it startup music. Okay, so this game has some options here. Difficulty setting normal and hard, and also easy. Now I believe the difference between normal and hard is on normal you can control your jumps in midair, where you can't in hard. And, I think I'd want to do hard because of that, but hard restricts you to only using 2 sub-weapons. The same 2 ones from Belmont's Revenge. Whereas normal, you get all the sub-weapons.
Seems like something to try both out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with normal. You can also adjust your lives up to 9. I guess I'll stay with 3.
See how the game's designed around these things.
Yeah. Alright, now to start. Actually. Count Dracula, a demon king with once great demonic power. Time after time throughout history, Dracula was defeated by the Belmont safe. 100 years have passed since Dracula's demise, and with the fear of him gone, he arose again along with such a tragic history repeating itself. Christopher, a descendant of the Belmonts, decided to stand up for humanity against...
Your mother.
I wish when people would, make text like that pass at a certain amount of time, they would read it out loud to test it.
What if it was timed for a different language?
Well, then they should fucking adjust it for other languages. Anyways, this isn't like Super Castlevania 4's jump, where, you can just stop in midair.
Can you turn around in midair? If you whip, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it whipped angle?
No. I did, just mess around a slight bit earlier, just to, set up the stream.
Can you jump on stairs?
Does not appear that I can.
Can you get off stairs when you're on them?
Does not appear that I can.
Okay. Does it have a separate sub-weapon button?
I need to get a sub-weapon. No.
So we're going by NES gameplay rules here.
Except you can control your jumps.
Weird.
Yeah. Guys, Rondo of Blood should be the basis. And also give me a sub-weapon button.
Rondo of Bloodlines.
But yeah, so... Anyways, this is the Adventure ReBirth, which is a sort of remake of Castlevania The Adventure. But it's more like how Super Castlevania 4 is a remake of Castlevania 1. Where it's not really like The Adventure much at all. And one weird thing is, the music you're hearing right now is Reincarnated Soul from...
Bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
Right? Yeah.
And not Battle of the Holy from The Adventure. In fact, no music in the game is from The Adventure. They actually did make a remix of Battle of the Holy for this game, but it doesn't appear in the game at all.
Budgetary and/or time constraints?
Maybe.
This is an interesting pixel art presentation.
Yeah.
It sits kind of on the border of cheap Flash game and unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I look at it, it looks kind of cheap, but other times, that's kind of interesting. You know?
I can't believe that we has a classic console now. Bro, I fully believe that it counts as retro. I don't know why you...
The red guy getting old.
I'm not complaining about it.
Oh, I know.
The people who would argue with that are the people who can't accept getting old.
It can't be old when it's my childhood.
Yeah.
But when it's someone else's childhood...
The N64 was considered retro when the Wii came out, so why the
The
fuck?
N64 was 10 when the Wii came out. The Wii, right now, is like fucking 16?
Like, that came out in like 2006?
Yeah. 16 years ago. Wait. Okay, that is the cross.
Yeah, the graphic at the top makes it look more like a grand. Ooh, that's a key.
Rondo?
Huh.
Was that just for a bunch of hearts?
I guess. I mean,
Turns out there's a secret path there and you're just an idiot.
also the flame whip works a little differently, where
Time limit.
yeah, there's a time limit, which I mean is better than how the adventure handled it.
Also, wait. Why would it be the two sub-weapons from the original? There weren't sub-weapons in the original. That was the secret.
From Belmont's Revenge.
That's fucking weird.
But yeah, I've heard this game be described
are those
as...
the doors from...
I've heard this game be described as a homage to the Game Boy Castlevanias rather than strictly being the adventure.
Isn't the story just the adventure, though?
Yeah. I guess that was a mini-boss.
I saw the door on the other side, and I figured it had to be.
Yeah.
Another
Could I have taken that key to this door?
What about that candle on the left?
Well, I think
No.
it came out of a blue candle.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, it's a sub-weapon. Interesting. Can you backtrack?
I can't even go down these stairs.
Okay. There's no time limit.
There is bottom right.
No, there is. I just saw it's in the bottom right now.
Yeah,
There is time limit.
yeah,
Wonderful.
which... eh.
Rondo of Bloodlines. Is that what we need to start telling people?
Yeah, like... Seriously, just... Rondo of Blood and, you know, into Bloodlines, and, like, that's where you need to start when you're, you know, making a Castlevania game. That fucking
Or a
bone tossing sound
Castlevania
effect.
inspired game.
Yeah.
Looks over at Bloodstain.
Fucking stock ass sound effect. That sound effect is a badge of Tui. What's
That's
up
how you
with
know
the
it's
bone?
stock.
Like, what's up with the bone tossing sound effect?
If Rare uses a sound effect, you know it's probably stock. That or Grant Kirkhope recorded it using his guttural sounds.
It's either stock or Grant.
That's all that's in the budget.
You know, I'm glad that most of those sound effects I first experienced in Rare games, so they're, you know, they don't feel weird when I hear them in Rare games.
Even when I played Star Fox Adventures, when I was like fucking like 6 years old, Red, I knew that Flame Blaster sound effect was stock as fuck. And I didn't even know what a stock sound effect was at that age. But I could tell.
Well, I'm pretty sure that one I would have heard before, but...
Like, holy shit, dude. I hate that sound so much.
Am I gonna be able to leave?
There's so many candles.
Oh, okay.
Axe.
Oh, yeah.
One axe for two. Also, I'm assuming the item costs are the same as every other Classicvania.
I haven't been paying attention to.
I haven't been paying attention. Walks up the edge. Clear.
Yes. I guess I forgot to mention for chat. I got new monitors. They're so big, which means that I have to look over even farther to see chat. Because my main monitor is the one on the left, and my cat is on my desk. Ugh.
By the way, how's your actual Wii, not Dolphin, handling this game?
What do you mean Dolphin? What do you mean actual Wii? This is Dolphin. I pirated the shit. Fuck off, Konami.
The game they won't re-release.
I did go to Vimslayer. I did download Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. I did download Dolphin Emulator. And if Konami has a problem, they'll re-release the fucking game. And I killed myself again. I really want to just jump on the stairs. Let me jump on the stairs. So yeah, aside from like watching, footage of this level primarily, this is like one of the games that I knew the least amount about. There were a few things.
Know less.
There were like few things I heard. Like I heard about the whole difficulty modes being a bit weird. I listened to some of the music. And,
Why the fuck are they using that sound for the bone tossing?
I don't know. It's
so cartoony. It takes me out of the game single-handedly.
yeah. I do feel like this was a budget game. Like, I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but it does also kind of look like a budget game from that era,
Well, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I've seen poor-looking games with a similar level of presentation. This game, despite looking budget, looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just that you can kind of tell by looking at it that it was a budget title. That said, it is cool seeing something of the era that's going for a pixel art look, but not 8-bit from this era.
Yeah, that's nice.
Especially given how 8-bit inspired the gameplay is.
Yeah.
Although, is that just a goddamn ripped asset from, like, Symphony? That door?
Wouldn't surprise me. That's also another stock-ass sound effect that's...
So we've got sound effects ripped from the Genesis and NES games. And stock sounds.
Yeah, and like the music seems to use a lot of samples from like Turtles in Time. I don't know what's up ahead. Holy water or cross? I'm gonna go in with cross, and if I die,
Cross is
holy
more
water.
versatile.
Oh, it's an idol.
Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth, more like Castlevania The Adventure Re-Stink.
Ha! Give me a second.
When it comes to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that feels more like a crunch issue than the developers being inept from what I've seen of the game. Or low budget. It really feels kind of like they just didn't have time to iron it out.
Oh, the cross uses 2 hearts.
Oh my god, did they rebalance them? Take notes!
Okay. You can also have 2 out at a time.
I didn't see anything of the 2 or 3. Although, is it possible that it works like Rondo?
I don't know.
Where, like, certain amounts of hearts change how many you can have out?
No idea.
Well, I mean, if they would only let you do 1 now, I guess.
Yeah, it still does 2. Ow. Now, I did compare this game to Super Castlevania 4, but I think, unlike that game, all the music is remixes. I don't know if there's any original tracks in the game.
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, key.
It is? That was green.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll just hold on to it. They really want me to get rid of it.
So, is this like, the previous level? Where...
Oh, that's
well, that seems like a pretty big difference.
Okay.
For a moment, I thought that was another lock. It's like, how would you even... What?
Alright, well, we got alternate paths. Yeah, those doors just... they look right out of Symphony. Okay, that's a Symphony, or I guess Rondo
That's
sprite.
just the Symphony Flea Man. It looks so out of style with that knight.
Yeah, and the animations are a little weird.
It's like they repaced the frames to be slower.
Yeah.
Green? What?
I don't know.
Does green mean something? Or wait, no, the candles in this level are just blue. Wait, then what's red?
Wait. Am I losing it, or the candles change color?
I think the normal color candles in this level are blue.
That's weird.
So, in this level, if it's blue, it's normal. If it's not blue, green, or red, then it is, you know, special.
That's weird.
I mean, as long as it's consistent, but it's fucking weird.
Each level has different colored candles.
Relearn, bitch.
Uh,
I trust you.
yes.
With my life. What if that was a death sound right there?
Fucking it, you jumped into a pit, you asshole.
Why would you do that?
Okay, what if... It looks like I'm in the background.
Like Red, imagine. Like, you broke a wall, saw a pit, and jumped in it. Of fucking course it was a pit, it was a wall, and you broke in! It's not meant to be traversed! God, asshole.
Christopher's kind of an idiot.
He was the dumbest Belmont.
Yeah.
Honestly, he gives me meathead vibes.
Dude didn't even, like, bring any sub-weapons, he just charges in without him in the original.
Most sub-weapons are too complicated for him, so he can only use 2 by the sequel.
This dramatic retelling where he exaggerates the truth.
It was actually hard mode.
Yeah, of course I can control my jumps.
In midair, watch this. You didn't do anything like that. Trust me. I had a big breakfast today. I feel a little woozy.
Key.
Hey, there was a locked door in the room above.
I don't think I can get back there.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Wait. Where'd the water go?
It was in the foreground, idiot.
What? That ain't able to make any sense. Meat.
And then I went and I beat the wall and got me shot.
I beat the meat to get the. I beat the wall to get the meat.
You beat the meat? In Dracula's castle, left him a present.
What the fuck did Pepper do?
What the fuck? Who did this? That's beyond rude. It's disgusting. What? Why? It's not even like a big problem. It's just gross.
I don't know how to use the key. Here, just try and save it. I'm gonna save it.
Parts are not that,
And it would leave me without a sub-weapon anyway, so...
It is worth noting the last time there was a locked door and you went through it and, like, it was like, oh, that was not much, and then there was another one after it.
Yeah.
You did have the opportunity to see what was up behind that door before. That was just two candles. Because it was on the same screen you went through, right?
Yeah.
Just below you. So if you pay attention, you could have seen that, and that's kind of the same situation there. It just feels very much like the last time when you got fucking gooped.
Well, that was kind of pathetic.
Can you use the key as a sub-weapon?
No.
Fucking no Rondo, what?
Yeah, I mean, so far, you know, the game seems cool, but, I don't think it's gonna surpass Rondo.
Bloodlines?
Maybe. I mean, it doesn't have Eric. It's like only one play style, and
Doesn't have the death problem.
Cat, can you not? You know, ironically, having bigger monitors gave me bigger screen, more desk space, just because my sister helped me, you know, clean up the mess of wires that I had before. So, you know, I had to clear up more desk space, and that, you know, just cleaning all that up means, you know, now there's just more actual desk.
More desk.
But that also means more space for my cat to walk in front of me. Are those supposed to be like the things that shoot out balls in the adventure?
Okay, Red. So you ask your stream chat as a miniature poll, what their opinion is on Vivian and Birdo.
No, yeah. Oh shit!
Oh, well, there goes that key.
It's gonna be the next room, isn't it?
Get fucked. That room, however, no.
Fuck that statue.
I do like the breaking effects and sounds.
Yeah.
Nice, crunchy, you know, visceral.
I have no idea what's over there, so I don't know what to...
I mean, again, you do get one attempt with the cross.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Evans says, I have a real question. Why do you make YouTube videos?
Because I like like analyzing games and such. I spent a while watching, other reviewers and kind of wanted to do it myself. Is this supposed to be Frank?
I don't think he's Frank. What the
fuck? This game's kind of silly.
I like this guy. Like going between Hulk form and spinny fast boy.
Yeah.
That's a creative concept.
Yeah. I do like how the bosses have been mostly original.
Yeah, like that guy's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, simple answer. I just like talking about games, and I also like writing. So, writing scripts about games and such. Also, there was no other. Wait, I think this is a Belmont's Revenge track.
Yeah.
They didn't put in Battle of the Holy, but they put this track in. That's weird.
A Genesis ass rendition of the Game Boy track.
I mean, the remix of Battle of the Holy that they did make and didn't put in the game is actually really good. So it's like, why didn't you put it?
This game's presentation is so mixed and all over the place. Mostly good, just...
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh god, ropes. Wait, are the green candles now the normal ones? Oh my god.
Yes.
Why do the candles change every level?
Why are we mercilessly killing the inhabitants of the castle? They're evil!
Wait, is this the Bone Zone?
Evil.
Are we in the Bone Zone?
You know, this game's first chronologically compared to Harmony. This is the original Bone Zone. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
No.
It's also nice to see a classic Vania game that came out in the middle of the Igavanias releasing.
Yeah.
Because all of the other ones were either before, or in the case of Legends, literally the same year.
Yeah.
And even then, it was on handheld. Now, it's worth noting that the N64 games and the planned Dreamcast game had a lot more in common with the classic games. But...
Yeah. Ow.
This is tight. No crouching sub-weapons for you.
Why not? I want to see what it is before I decide to go. You know what, I have the knife.
Yep.
It's gonna be better than it anyways.
Does that apply to the...
No.
No?
I wasn't paying attention to how many hearts it took.
How many do you have now?
15.
It was at least 5, but it might have been more.
Oh.
Yeah. That was 8. So it takes 8 hearts to use that.
Well, you've got the game to rebalance sub-weapons.
It really did take them until this game.
Yeah, I mean...
Other than the Igavanias.
Yeah,
The Igavanias have a completely different economy for hearts to begin with.
Yeah. Technically, Rondo with its weird upgrading
Well, but that didn't change the cost of the weapons.
Well, I thought it...
It was just the 2 after a certain point and the 3 after a certain point. 20 and 50.
Ow.
It was still 1 heart to use 1 sub-weapon. Who would win? Dracula with 1 year of prep time or 30 billion SpongeBobs? If Dracula knows Soul Steel like Alucard, then Dracula.
Yeah, I mean... yeah, Dracula can use Soul Steel.
Also, with 1 year of prep time, if he didn't know Soul Steel, I feel pretty confident he could learn it. Unless you need to be like partly human to use it, but I think you gave me pretty much confirmation of otherwise. So,
yeah, he can use Soul Steel.
so Dracula wins. He just Soul Steals, and then you hear the sound of 30 billion SpongeBobs going. Holy water against those is probably good.
That's a weird fire effect.
Weird. Is it supposed to be splashing?
Maybe.
I mean, it is water, but part of the whole point was that it erupted into fire.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's some level design.
It's interesting to see that the holy water does stay still.
Yeah, they reverted back to the original.
I think I prefer the staying still version, if for no other reason than it makes it more distinct from the projectiles.
Yeah.
SpongeBob can live without his soul. So SpongeBob can, but like every single monster in Castlevania can't.
Yes.
I don't buy that.
Why not?
I don't buy that SpongeBob has a better chance against Soul Steel than a goddamn skeleton.
He's got cartoon logic.
Is that what we're doing?
It's fucking SpongeBob.
Look, I'm willing to take literally the fucking getting punched by what's his name? Flats. And it doing nothing. I will take that. But I'm not about to start Looney Tunesing this.
I mean, SpongeBob's not that far off from Looney Tunes. Ow. Oh, shit.
So what happens when you game over?
Start the stage over.
It's so funny that my reaction to that was appreciation,
Shit.
given how many games you've played more recently get that wrong.
The last one that did it was the original Adventure.
Yeah, and that game had its own problems. And then Bloodlines, which takes you all the way back to Rondo. So, is this the first, like, competently, universally clean to play Classicvania since Rondo? Like, not to shit on Bloodlines, but it's a notable hiccup there, you know?
Yeah. Also, I don't know how long this game is, so unsure how long it'll be here. I mean, I doubt it'll be more than one stream, but...
So how's it feeling that every single Classicvania was one stream?
It's pretty good. God damn it.
Yeah, this game does give me a lot of fan game vibes, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Not to the point where it looks unprofessional, just...
I mean...
It does follow a lot of trends of the time that you see in fan games.
Yeah.
Especially the reusal of old assets in ways that don't necessarily mesh.
Although it does it better than some fan games.
Well, yeah, it does it better than the vast majority of them. It's just, it does give off a lot of the same vibes. Although this is no Sonic Mania.
Okay.
That's polished.
Where's Castlevania Mania?
I don't know, where's Castlevania Encore? Wait.
Yeah, Encore would be a good name for something like that. Honestly, I don't even know why this game is called The Adventure ReBirth. Like, aside from, you know, you're playing as Christopher, it's not really a lot of the adventure in this game.
The first level I saw a few level design elements that looked like the first level, but since then, not really.
Yeah, I mean, they have the eyeballs.
Yeah. They don't have ropes, and I think that's the biggest... If there's anything they could have and or should have taken from Game Boy Castlevania, given it's a remake, it's ropes.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what makes them unique. How many games and or other media have you heard that glass breaking sound in? God, these skeletons.
Don't have a lot
Look,
of
they were always
siblings.
goofy, but not like that. It was usually more incidental and more tasteful.
Yeah.
That's just fucking Looney Tunes ass sounding bone toss. Got him?
He didn't even detach from the wall. Fucking died.
I just remembered that they have the worst sub-weapon system.
Yeah, come on.
Wait. Was green the candle color in the previous parts of the level?
Yeah, green is the normal candle color in this level.
Okay. For a moment I felt like I was going crazy and like it was inverted after the fight or something. I couldn't remember.
I don't know. We'll put it past this game.
That's why I was like, wait.
Jeez.
Dracula Unleashed, when Alucard morphs into his father to save Narnia Lion Witch and the Door to Darkness.
What?
Look, I'm just reading chat. I take no credit. Honestly, I don't think I'm clever enough to have come up with that.
Wait, how was I supposed to get that? I can't jump that high. I can't attack down.
Attack from the other side of the wall.
Eh,
and then ride the platform.
it's stupid. Oh god.
Fucking Symphony?
Just take it directly from Symphony, like, come on.
Although, was that enemy from Rondo, to be fair?
I don't think it was.
The Flea Man was, though, right?
Yeah.
So I guess, to be fair, that one was an asset from Rondo, not Symphony. Although Rondo and Symphony in particular get their assets reused so fucking much.
Yeah. You know, Portrait is definitely guilty, as, you know... I guess I just walked past this.
So, if chat's not aware, play the Igavanias. I love having 3 different fucking candle colors on screen.
Having to remember which color, what color means in what level.
So these are discs.
Okay.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the PS1, but it has such still a confused meshing that it reminds me more of fan games of the time where it was just easier to stretch it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Also, you know, first Castlevania game on a console capable of 60x9, but it's still 4x3.
Nostalgia.
I mean,
Also, to be fair, the Wii still fervently supported 4x3.
yeah, but
And with 2D pixel art games, it's not impossible, but harder to design the game around scalable aspect ratios. So they probably felt it was safer to go with the narrower one.
okay.
That was a fucking, like, Transformers-esque fucking opening.
I probably should have kept the X.
Brain went cross better.
I mean, he usually is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The axe is the situation weapon.
Yeah, but I have no idea what the bosses are like in this game, so...
I know. The axe is situationally the best weapon in the game.
Yeah. What the hell is this thing? Ow.
It's the entire fucking armory.
You know what? A boss being called the Armory. The Armory is a pretty badass theme for a boss.
Yeah, actually? Now I'm having ideas. You find your characters exploring Vita Kesser once again, and... What the fuck? You walk into an armory and all of the weapons start to shake?
Aw, fuck. We're dealing with the poltergeist, boys.
You are fighting the armory.
Also, like, the 2 things on front, like, in the front of it, are just taken from, like, some of those big knight enemies in, like, I think Dawn and... Or maybe it was Arya.
Also, I thought those swords looked familiar.
Yeah. It might have been Arya, I forget which.
The Big Bat was one of the Game Boy bosses, right?
Well, I mean, the big bad boss in a lot of games.
Well, I know, but specifically that interpretation with it, like, flapping into your face like that.
Maybe.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Armory. Oh, it's Amori, I'm sorry.
Amori?
Probably was just misspelled. But,
God, I wish I had the X.
I'm just wondering how many of the bosses in this game are actually from Game Boy. You have one more cross throw, make it count.
I wasn't even paying attention to my heart count.
You also have 0 lives.
Shut up. I didn't make it count. I just need to hit him like one more time, though.
Die. It's gonna take half your health bar right now.
No.
Red getting hit instantly when he was trying to say no, and then...
Yeah. Okay, so that's,
You gotta be getting close to the Dracula, given the map.
maybe. We're on stage 4.
Is this a 6-level game?
I don't know.
Makes sense.
Oh my god.
That's a fucking beat.
Oh,
what is this?
This is from, the original version of Chronicles. And I think this was the loading screen music.
Castlevania Chronicle. Oh!
Ah. That's interesting.
Dracula X Chronicles.
No. Dumbass. What do you think he was gonna do?
I guess Castlevania Chronicles is a decent name, given its chronicles of multiple versions of Castlevania, but it doesn't have the original or 4. I mean, hell, it'd be awesome if it had Vampire Killer and Haunted Castle as well.
Yeah,
Like, imagine if it was called that, like Castlevania Chronicles, because it's literally every iteration of the first game.
has the Amiga version, the DOS version.
Or...
Okay, so they do that, and they have every version of, you know, Castlevania. Basically every game that Simon stars in. And
So then you just have to.
yeah, and they call it the Simon Belmont Collection.
The Simon Belmont Anthology.
Okay, so we're back to red candles being the normal ones.
Red's like, I can live with this.
Ugh.
The chandelier.
This place is a serious safety hazard for Dracula's employees.
You've played multiple Castlevania and Castlevania-inspired games where chandeliers were hazards.
Yeah.
But I think this level's going the most ham with it. So, what do you think it's going to be like when you get to the clock tower?
Oh god. I mean, this game's been pretty comfortable so far, so...
Kid Icarus is the secret Castlevania you need to beat in order to complete the series. What?
No.
How is Kid Icarus Castlevania?
Captain N.
No? By that logic, you should be playing Mega Man.
Nope.
Do it, Red. Play
Nope.
Mega Man. All of them.
Nope.
Every single one.
Okay, so there's a locked door over there. I didn't see any keys on the way.
So what you are is stupid.
There also wasn't a key in the last level, I don't think.
Carry it from the fucking start, babe.
You get the key, that key that I didn't get to use, that there, you know, you skip the one door and there was no other door there. You bring that key to this level. Don't die.
You look it up, and that was correct.
What the fuck? No, there's the key. Can I
Okay, so go back.
I can.
Oh, hey. So what if this is like a maze section?
Oh god.
One hit from death, but powered up.
Oh, I see how it is.
Roided. So it's a maze.
Okay, so... Well, I already found out up is the correct way.
The door stays open. So we're a Dracula...
That sound
we're doing
effect?
Amazing. So we're doing some
Okay.
good old-fashioned...
What the hell is this?
It's my latest and greatest creation. Bones.
Bones! What the hell is this game?
That was an amazing jump scare slash fucking joke. So do they fall in the... Ah!
What?
I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
That was like Mario Maker 2 type shit. When you walk into a room and they've stacked all of the bullet bill blasters on like one Goomba. Welcome to the porn zone. Yes.
Seriously. Like, when you unironically use that sound effect. I'm gonna go back. Never mind.
Never mind.
What the heck? Oh.
Don't think too hard about it. Is that 2 locked doors?
That appears to be 2 locked doors. I'm gonna
Unlock
use
one of them, I guess. It must be worth it.
But, look at those sides. Does they move?
Oh.
Dumbass. There's another one.
What the fuck?
What is this level?
There's a boss door.
Sell the leather whip.
Now you're up here.
Another key.
Oh wait, go back. But watch out, you know that going through the same door sometimes just takes you somewhere else.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'm not going that way.
I guess you're gonna have to just find your way back to that room with the double locked door. Welcome to the Bone Zone! I mean, if you could get through the Bone Zone, it would take you back.
Okay.
Was it the upper door or the bottom door?
Pretty sure it was the upper.
Alright, so what is it?
An alternate path.
Different. It must be a unique path, because
Oh,
you didn't
God.
even go to the boss.
What the hell? Frog dude throwing swords.
No lives. Low health. Frog dude spitting swords.
Finally. Is it worth trying?
From the distance. Oh wait, no, because you don't have the fireball. Only consideration is the timer.
Yeah. I mean,
It seems like it's been generous, but, you know. That's money.
fuck it.
Like, you could get another life, but...
Right.
Rat! 1 health. Wall meat?
Wallbeat, please.
Beat your meat?
I mean, that's nice, but I need meat.
Not this time. Stopwatch. What time is it? Time to die. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
It is forgiving with your head.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Meat.
Beat it.
This game needs more meat.
It's like the haunted house from. It's the haunted house from Mario. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of Bowser's Castle from Mario 1 with the doors.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's fair. It honestly is more like the haunted. Did they get the idea for the Boo Mansions in World? Or was it 3? Well, 3 did it in the castles.
Look.
Well, you know what the keys do?
Yeah. Do I want to go through that path again, though?
Maybe.
Because, like, there was a boss, like, the other way.
Yeah, but that was a mid-boss, I'm betting.
Yeah.
Also, you spent one of the keys early, didn't you? Oh, whatever. Did you have dropped that chandelier when you were up on the stairs?
I realized that after I dropped down.
So do they work like thwomps?
Yeah.
But then they shatter. Like, imagine a glass thwomp. Like, it drops down to pulverize you, but then it shatters.
That's an existence.
Oh my god, imagine a dry bones thwomp. Yo, that'd be so cool, though. A dry thwomp could actually be a good way of easing the thwomp into the difficulty curve by making an easier variant. Like, it slams, hits the ground, and then becomes a bone pile that doesn't hurt you for temporarily, before reassembling and going back up. New game idea. Monsters are at peace with humans, but Belmont doesn't like monsters, I guess, because he's a racist, sexist in this timeline. The game ends where he takes too much of the vampire kush and dies.
Right then.
Right. Okay. Don't you hate it when you lose a good man to Vampire Kush? Also, he might be a racist sexist, but as long as he's not a transphobe, then he can be based. No, I don't like that smush sound effect much either. I can't believe the Mario series doesn't have any trans men. Or does it? Vsauce Michael here. Luigi!
No one ever cares about trans men. That guy's big.
Smack. Smack. Smack.
What the hell are those?
His minions.
This... You know, this game has some pretty unique bosses.
It also seems like a lot of the effort went into them.
It's a good thing that hitbox is so generous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks like it should have hurt you.
Yeah. Honestly, this game might have, like, some of the better bosses in the series.
In Classicvania, what's its competition? Rondo?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that alternate path basically let me skip the mini-boss.
But what if that was an alternate stage boss?
Well, I guess I'll find out next playthrough. Looks like going up against death. Yeah, I think it is a 6th level game. Unless there's some twist with that.
So is this gonna be the clock tower?
Oh. And there we have Aquarius. Now, this version of Aquarius is rather good, but it doesn't have the extra bit that Circle of the Moon added. Which it kind of bothers me that there's not really a definitive version of Aquarius, because Circle of the Moon added the an extra bit to it that was pretty good, but the instrument choice is GBA.
Circle of the Moon soundtrack always left a good amount to be desired for me. Theme of Simon Belmont. Who the fuck is Simon Belmont?
Yeah, I wonder how many games have theme of Simon Belmont, but have nothing to do with Simon.
How about the fact that this game is a prequel? Simon who?
Okay. I think we're back to the blue candles being the default.
What if they introduce a 4th color of candle just to start fucking with you? As soon as you think you've started to get it down.
But have you considered
blue,
purple? How about yellow?
Hear me out, Red. The reason it's a default candle is because they're just biome candles.
Oh shit. So Ritagen, what inspired you to make the torch-looking thing? Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. What?
What? I said, you know, why is a certain color arbitrarily the default? Let's make it region specific.
Here it is.
Got an actual like quacking sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never considered that. I don't think I've played very many clock towers in Castlevania where the gears are silent. Or most of them, rather, they're just silent.
Oh. Is there... I missed?
Always.
Oh, it's probably like down. Or, no, can you even get back up? No, you can't. Okay.
I mean, those were all blue candles anyway. Simon Belmont is plagiarism over Belmont's game. To think you know about it. So we've got Aquarius in the clock tower.
Yep.
It fits.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
I think it spawned on you.
To be honest, I didn't even realize. It's that candle up there, isn't it?
Up there?
Yeah.
It goes off! Hopefully it has an upside better than giving up your axe in the clock tower.
Points. That better lead to an extra
Be a
life.
second locked door later.
Yeah, probably.
So you gave up your axe in the clock tower. So wasn't Legends made by the same people who made the adventure?
Maybe.
When one of their games is canon and the other is not?
Yeah, well. Iga didn't like Legends, so.
I mean, after seeing you play it, there's a lot that contradicts not just Iga's own works later.
Yeah.
That game just straight up doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
why is Alucard talking about avenging Lisa?
That was kind of a shitty timing there. Now back here. I'm keeping the X.
Strongest Discord moderator. I can excuse racism and people being a transphobe, but I won't excuse getting ratioed on Twitter.
But
I can excuse transphobia and racism, but I draw the line at ratio. You can excuse racism? I really like their knight armor animations.
yeah.
They're like well animated enemies. Step.
I want to jump on stairs. Oh my god.
You want upstairs? Into a pit? And die. Oh yeah, I remember the end of the song. And die. Turns out that specific hazard, unlike the other hazards, is frozen by the stopwatch. And you just left it behind.
Eh.
I feel like the stopwatch should be more universal.
Oh, that looks like Frank. But,
Electromancer. It's Frank's long-lost brother, who has electrical manipulation powers. Honestly, I kind of miss the fact that most interpretations of Frank in Castlevania got rid of the Hunchback.
Igor.
Like, that was part of what made Frank interesting in 1, was the fact that it was Frank plus Igor.
I could really use an extra life.
Do you care about points now?
Uh,
The conflict in a man's voice.
yeah, but the eggs.
Igor from Persona, because Persona made everything, yes.
Do you mind?
I mind you dying? Fuck!
I have an axe.
And I have horns! Now what, bitch? We broke your stupid stairs!
I forgot these ones.
Fuck! We learned that you couldn't jump on them. That spike placement.
There's the goddamn wall meat.
I'm in your walls.
These rear wall meat kind of rare in this game.
When the meat's in your walls. You have another dude's meat in your walls? Axe time. Oh yeah, I didn't ask you to test it out, and I'm not going to ask you to do it now, but stairs, do you move step by step?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Arby's, we got the meats. I can't believe Arby's took all the wall meat. Imagine an Arby's Castlevania crossover where they're advertising wall meat.
Lower pad seems more like a punishment for sucking. Shit. Oh.
Why would you punish someone for sucking? Someone's gotta do it.
Okay.
That's not a reuse spray.
But it's close to one.
It's interesting, because they, like, actually designed it to fit in when they reused some other ones. And they could have just pulled symphonies for that.
Okay. Okay. Points, points, points. How many oh.
How many points?
Oh. Thank you.
Or just a fucking one-up right there.
Okay.
Sure.
Would have been nice if I also... Like, 100,000 isn't enough for a one-up?
How much do you need? Whoa. While I do philosophically prefer the fixed jump, it does seem that this game's not poorly made with the controllable arc.
Yeah.
It still seems very appropriately tense.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
I am wondering if some of these sections would just be too much with a fixed jump arc.
I'll find out for myself at some point.
One of the things where I prefer Castlevania to be like this, but this game is good this way. You know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh! Oh!
Wee!
Fuck off, I.
Oh, I died again!
This game stinks.
We're relatable, guys. We made a SpongeBob reference. Like, subscribe. Donate to Red's Patreon. Look how funny we are. Is that
Really?
what he calls it?
You know, I would have put wall meat right here.
You would have beat your meat right there?
Well, this is a good spot.
I don't know. It's surrounded by like ghosts.
Well, after getting rid of the ghosts, come on.
But they keep spawning. I don't think they go away. Also, it's fully exposed to the elements. And what if you fall? Now you got your dick out, and that's embarrassing. Yes! Can you climb that?
No.
Why not?
I'm assuming I'm not gonna die if I fall. Okay. that didn't even register as a platform to me. Okay.
I thought I was gonna keep going for a moment.
Bone.
How do I say born? Now that we are officially getting into Christmas season, gotta wrap up the spooky season marathon. I will say this has been well timed. Finished Bloodlines on how right before Halloween and wrapping up as soon as November's about to end. The whole thing. Like, damn, Red. Put a nice little motherfucking bow on the whole thing.
Fucking bird. Well, there goes that.
Game seems notably tough.
It's ramped up.
It so far hasn't looked really unfair, although some rooms seem like they have a lot going on.
Yeah. You can give yourself more lives. Yeah.
Just sticking with the default.
Yeah. And when I play it on hard, I'll probably just give myself more lives.
Should have done hard mode has no sub-weapons, idiots. Also, when they say hard mode is 2, which 2? Because, like... Yeah, the ones from Belmont's Revenge, but, like, which version?
I don't know.
You know?
Does that also change depending on the region?
Oh god, imagine! This game has region differences just like Belmont's Revenge on what hard mode sub-weapons are.
I feel like you don't really have a lot of health in this game. It'd be nice if, there's actual wallaby from time to time. And Medusa hits. Being a pain in the ass. And how to beat up Frank again.
Beat up the fuck. To beat up Frank. Does.
Go back here, god damn it. Honestly.
Some big words for you saying you're gonna beat up Frank.
Shut up. I probably should have given myself at least one more life.
But this is normal and cards would describe what's easy.
You're pretty quiet there.
Sitting further away, sorry.
Well, stop that.
Oh, it's comfy over here.
I barely hear you, man.
It's comfy. Fuck you.
No, you.
So I said, if that's what hard is like, what normal and hard is as you've described, what is easy like?
I don't know. They just give you multi-directional whipping.
It's 4. No knockback. They disable lives.
I mean, I could believe either one of those, to be honest. Alright, Frank think he's hot shit.
They think you're hot shit without the hot.
Fuck you, Frank.
You would. Now, being surgically attached parts from multiple people brings a whole new meaning to how many men has that dick been. You're flipping the bone snake. Elevator doom.
Shit, I missed the key.
Something you will regret this. I mean, that would get have a one up in it.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least I got here without dying. You know, if there could only be some fucking wall meat anywhere. So why can't I just go down these stairs?
Fucking can't.
Why not?
That would be backtracking.
But I haven't got over there.
That was the other path. From a certain perspective, it's forward.
Well, from my perspective, that's bullshit.
From your perspective, you're dead.
Oh. Wait, did I just get a one-up? Wait, so is the one-up threshold 40,000?
Is it?
Well, I got a 1-up, and that's what my score is, so... Yeah.
It fucked. So I start playing Castlevania 1 right now and see if I can beat it before you do this.
Good.
Who do you think would win, Red?
I don't know. Seriously, where's the fuck you want me?
Why are you fucking the wall, mate?
I'm not. It's the problem.
You want to? You seen where it's been?
I'm hungry.
No, I've explicitly not seen where it's been.
That's a problem. Fucking bitch-ass bird. And there still hasn't been a checkpoint. What the fuck?
Bro, just throw holy water at the bird and roast it. just beat the bat.
You beat a bat?
Yes. It was
Hey.
big.
Damn.
Medusa's next.
Well, here's the boss with 0 lives and barely any health.
Oh boy!
There was not a single bit of ball meat in that entire level.
Turns out you just fucking missed it like an idiot.
What the fuck?
Yeah!
Just what? How was I supposed to dodge
It's death, you idiot. You don't dodge it, you die.
that? This level's kinda hard.
Are you dictating me your fucking obituary, Belmont?
Oh my god, this fucking hell.
And fuck the eye. Wow, it took longer than it should have, but I killed Medusa. Somewhat tired for this game, I think.
Oh. There's ball meat. What the fuck? Not really in a good place, though.
I'm supposed to just fucking give it to you.
At least put it later in the level where I'd actually fucking need it.
Maybe you level where I can use it. What do you want? What do you want? Think I want you to kill me?
I want to kill you.
What do you mean you don't? I want to fucking kill you. I just want to kill you.
Ugh. Hey, Frank.
You know, I'm not French.
Yeah, you are. You're Frank.
You made that assumption every time, and it's kind of hurtful.
But come on, you're Frank. Everyone knows Frank.
What makes you think I'm French?
Who else would you be? You're Frank.
I could be an original guy. I could be anyone else.
Ah, come on, Frank.
My name's John. It's really insulting and kind of racist.
Racist? Against what race?
Breed people. Next thing I know, you're gonna start calling me Shrek. Cartoon sound effects are too much.
Something down here now.
B?
Oh, what? I was ducking. Come on. Just holding down. Why didn't you duck? Ah, god damn it.
So, do you have your controller bound as a sideways Wii remote?
I just picked that it's just a standard controller.
Well, is it GameCube or a Wii remote slot?
I think it's technically GameCube.
So you can play this game with a GameCube controller?
Yeah.
Huh. Neato.
Yeah, I think it is 40,000 that gets you a one. Well, now I'm back up to 2 lives. Hey, I got this far without dying once, and only the lead win.
Yeah. Sweats.
First death.
See? Beat the mummy. Frank is next. I'm coming for you, Frank.
Frank.
Good start, good start. Knock back right into the water instantly.
Yeah. At least I have 69,000 points.
Nice. So with all of those lives, you still game over?
Shut up. This level has like one piece of wall meat in the entire thing, and
It's time you actually knew it existed?
it's not in a location that is really helpful.
Oh.
Well,
Damn it, I almost beat Frank. Okay, I have another choice. So, new question. Am I going to beat death before you beat death?
eh.
The game's definitely harder than Castlevania 1.
And you know, you've also beaten it
Played
before.
that game before. No, I know. It's why it's the only reason it's even a realistic question. Me starting a game from scratch when you're at this level.
Yeah. Cat, I need you to not be in front of my monitor.
Igor was just a piece of shit to me.
Oh my god, this guy, stop. And also, cat, get off.
I'm starting over the level. Yay.
Oh my god. Now I'm fucking up on the beginning part.
One of those get up and take a breather moments.
Uh,
Come back and squash the level.
like, the game up to this point was fairly comfortable, and then this level is just like, fuck you.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
I don't even know if this game saves.
Let's find out.
You know what? I I'm gonna save state. Then oh yeah, you can save. And then gonna give myself 5 lives. And then it's gonna start the game over again. Okay. So that didn't work.
Stupid bitch.
Well,
For a moment, I thought the save state failed, and you're gonna be like,
well, if that happened, then stream is over.
an anticlimax to the fucking series.
Yeah, if you're gonna lay on my desk, could you at least lay down? So, you know, you're not blocking the screen. I'll let you lay on my desk, but don't get in the way. So apparently the axe is rather good against Frank and Igor. Okay.
Like, it can hit both of them and stun them from Igor from really weird angles, and deal with the projectiles.
Hmm.
And the only reason I had it was a random drop right before the boss.
Nice.
That's level, and I made the mistake of missing the holy water and getting the 2 on the axe.
Nice.
Maybe I should try to get the 3 on the axe and fight death.
Yeah, see how that goes. Hey, Frank.
Ew. Instead of not Frank.
Whatever you say, Frank.
Really fucking rude.
Hey, you're not giving me, like, any room to dodge. What the fuck?
Why would I do that? Am I supposed to want you to win?
Yes.
Is this what Frank would do?
Yes.
Frank seems like a pussy.
Medusa comes at you at just the right angle on the stairs where you can't really dodge. Fuck.
No dodging. There's fuck you. The only thing between me and death is the hallway, and I have the axe with the 3.
Mm-hmm.
lost half my health, but death time. And you cannot stun lock death.
Okay.
The axe is still useful. Like, it's not as good as the holy water, obviously, because, like, you know, you can't stun lock him, but it covers a lot of really good angles. And the game definitely gives you enough cards to spam them out. Oh yeah, also I beat death. If I beat Death Red, you can do it.
Not death that's the issue, it's getting to him. I only got one chance. I fought him once apart.
Hey, Brett, so I said something about beating the game before you, but, like, I'm on level 6 now and the game's not fun.
Finish it.
No,
Finish it.
Why?
Cause.
Like, why would I do that? The game's not fun. I'm already literally ahead of you anyway.
Yeah, you can do it.
I've done it before. There's nothing to prove. I will beat it before you. It's not fun. Why crush you like that with something unfun when I already know what's going to happen?
Do it.
Why?
Cause.
I have no reason to do it.
Cause.
You just want me to suffer because you're suffering, and the solace of knowing someone else is suffering makes you feel better.
Do it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you would never do that.
No, never.
Never.
And I can take the moral high ground right now, so fuck you.
Nope.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I have the moral high ground.
From my point of view, I have the moral high ground while he's standing there next to the lava. Then you are lost. Cuts him in half.
Bro, how do you have the fucking moral high ground? You're just...
You just slaughtered children. You choked out your girlfriend and not in a kinky way.
You literally committed a genocide.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. They canceled me. Son of a bitch, that's what Star Wars prequels were about all along. And we mocked them.
They're so ahead of their time.
Truly. We thought that the excuses they were making were bullshit and nobody would buy it, but, like, here we are today. Trans people trying to have rights and women trying to not lose their bodily autonomy. Fucking person on Twitter. But I got canceled for saying that it's abortion's murder. I'm sorry, did we just get political on Red Reviews?
I'm a lefty. I don't care. I had less than a minute to beat him anyway.
You like that pre-boss room, though?
Yeah. Okay, so... now that I'm here and with 2 lives, you know, This should be it.
You didn't need those extra lives.
I mean, he doesn't really seem that hard. I just didn't have the health or the lives. Also, that attack is something. Oh, I don't... Oh, I'm out of hearts.
How many hearts does the axe cost?
2.
Did we get our first chat message in a while? I've been casually checking.
Oh, it's Common Rider. He says, hello, everybody. Or everyone, I'm sorry.
Hey.
I misspoke.
Okay, maybe this death fight is not quite as simple as it may have first seemed.
How's this death fight compare so far to other ones?
Well, I mean, better than 1.
Death was one of the better fights in 1, probably the best fight in 1, but he's still, like, really simple.
Ugh.
Not saying, like, a ton.
Ugh.
The spacing on those jumps.
Yes!
Like,
Fuck you, Death.
that was the same, like, fire sound effects as Symphony of the Night.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron 1, Baron 3, Baron 2. That might have been one of the best ones. Alright.
Ed Rondo.
Oh.
Is that just the stairs? So is the secret there?
Well...
Also, nice fight, Vampire Killer. Like, it actually does Vampire Killer after every stage leads up with it.
Yeah. Fucking knife! Okay.
Making the knife the second to last drop there.
Oh, I think this is just a Dracula fight.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I mean,
I
we
mean,
only
after
have...
the last level, that was a worthy last
Yeah,
level.
yeah. I mean, we are technically 5 levels in the final boss, so it's a little short, but... Eh?
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
But I am a human.
No, you're not a worthless human.
Wait, Dracula thinks I'm worthwhile?
I mean, he can't kill you instantly. This Dracula design in a fucking... like, this time period?
Yeah, okay. I'm doing terrible at dodging those fireballs.
He does 3.
Yeah. I wish...
But they're like big ones, like the meteor one. So you can't just jump over them.
Okay, you can't... Okay, I think I figured out the best way to do it. Ow.
No.
Fucking cat sound effects, like, come on.
Fucking Jaguar ass over here. Atari Jaguar.
Oh. Okay.
Common Rider asks, how's it going today?
Good. Yeah, I don't think there's a secret there. Alright.
Decoration. I can see them just slapping the bad enemies like down there, like, that's aesthetic. And then someone hits them. So what if you killed one of them and it had, like the fucking, I don't know, like the fire whip?
You get the fire whip, but also you die. The fire whip's right here, so... Alright, Drake. Hurry up, my fireball's right out of time.
The ally of worthless
Hurry up, hurry up.
humans.
Okay, hear me out. So instead, it gives you a 1-up.
Yeah, I definitely need 1-ups now.
But then you die.
Get a 1-up, and you also die. And also, 1-ups don't mean anything in this level.
Hey, it resets your score, Red.
Okay. What good is
And
score?
gets you more one-ups, wait.
What good is that?
Maybe for going for high score? Hit 3 times with the cross.
Hey, don't
Hit
jump.
no times with the cross.
Ah.
So this is like Castlevania 1 with more attacks.
Yeah, I believe there is a third phase.
Definitely better. By the simple fact that you can go under him when he's jumping.
Yeah.
Interesting. But they made that phase look more like a bat.
Yeah. I mean, that phase always, like, that design always looked pretty weird, but, I mean, it actually looks like a bat, so, I mean...
Walk in and go, die, monster, and skip his dialogue.
Die, monster.
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
It didn't fucking work.
You know, that voice does sound somewhat similar to the Symphony one, but not quite.
It's PSP Symphony, watch out.
Oh.
Ouchie! The sub-weapon cost seems like they've been better balanced.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the dagger
That one,
is just one.
I'd assume.
Did you ever experiment with the dagger?
Nope.
Didn't see if it's a good version of the dagger?
Nope.
This game could be the one that changes it.
Nope.
No!
Fuck dagger. Ah.
You would fuck a dagger? I don't think this takes the title of Best Castlevania Game if for no other reason than the sound effects.
The sound effects alone. It could be better than Rondo in every way, but sound effects.
Sound effects? Okay, get the fucking dagger first. It's a second to last. Seems slow.
Would X be better for this?
He does fly above you, and you don't
Yeah.
use the sub-weapon for a first phase. Also, hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hi, he's fighting Asula.
Well, some good news also. We've got another game we can play now.
As ever, the
Oh.
ally of worthless humans.
My friend gifted me, Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, cool.
Because apparently, the Xbox version is only crossplay compatible with Windows 10 Store.
Nice.
So he got it for me on Steam.
I just this phase down, not getting hit. That'd be nice.
So how does this one compare to, the other ones?
It's good, but
Okay, compared to 1,
better.
2.
What do you think?
Worse.
So 2's better.
But you said 1 was better than 2?
Figure that one out, fucking libs.
But obviously the second game had the better final boss.
Okay, so 3.
probably better, although 3 has, you know, stuff over it.
4.
That's when it gets tricky.
Alright. Adventure.
Yes, better.
Adventure is better, got it.
No.
Adventure 2.
There is no such thing.
Look, would you rather me call it the Adventure 2 or Castlevania 2?
Or you could just call it Belmont's Revenge.
Belmont's shut the fuck up.
It's better than Belmont's Revenge.
Better than Legends?
Yes.
Chronicles.
Yes.
Haunted Castle.
Haven't played, not gonna play.
Because you're a loser!
Everything that Jaguar.
Everything.
Yeah, Ben, this game is fucking littered with stock sound effects.
Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth, but this time with good audio.
This game needs a port, like a fan mod or something that's just having better sound effects.
It'd be really funny if there was one.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh. Beautiful human brain cannot comprehend my true form.
So do I? Okay, I just hit him in the jaw.
Oh, I use that to speak.
Not anymore, you know.
Uh-oh.
Those stock fucking explosions. Oh, he's got horns. Satan?
Oh, he's still doing that sound effect. Come on.
Why is he doing the Jaguar effect when he's in this form?
Because he's really a jaguar.
Oh my god, he's shooting the eyes at me. This is a form. Honestly, it seems like the axe and the cross are kind of interchangeable with usefulness in this fight.
That, does seem like an interesting Dracula fight, though. At least the final phase.
Yeah.
First two are...
Yeah, I mean, the first one's just the standard teleporting one.
But with a fucking third big fireball that makes it so you can't jump over it like every other one.
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
They apparently made an arrangement of Lost Painting.
Lost painting. That's a weird track to choose.
Well, isn't Lost Painting an arrangement already of a Castlevania Bloodlines track, like the first level? So...
Is it?
I think I talked about that before.
I thought that was wood carving Partitia.
Partita? Partition. Partisan.
I don't know how to fucking say it.
They have a Genesis-ass remix of Lost Painting. I mean, obviously, like the rest of this game, it's not literally Genesis, but it's very Genesis sounding, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this game straight up uses, like, some instruments from fucking Turtles in Time, I think.
It also uses a lot from Bloodlines.
Well, electric balls are kind of nasty.
I kind of really like how dynamic this is.
This is kind of crazy.
I found a mod that restores the unused tracks.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, but what is that? Oh.
But I doubt that it reverts the sound effects to be something else.
Ah, so close. He fucking
Does
throws
this game
everything
have
at you.
anything else on romhacking.net? There's another one that just replaces the first track.
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
Honestly, I'm not sure how it handled that final phase with fixed jump arc.
They also changed Reincarnated Soul to be on stage 2. I think so that they wouldn't be replacing, or so that that piece specifically would still be in the game.
I forget what the stage 2 theme was.
Was that one Aquarius?
No, Aquarius is stage 5.
Oh, duh. What am I... Sorry, you're just on stage 5 for a while. Okay.
Thought I was stuck on stage 2?
No! Oh, it's just been a while that I've been hearing that music for a while. Okay, shut up.
You know, I think Riddle does work pretty well as like a final boss theme here, but it's kind of questionable for this game.
So this game pulls kind of a Rondo of Blood with one of these pits.
Oh.
So, you know the area with the cracked wall that you jumped in? If you go on the stairs above it, there's a pit above it. And a bunch of candles with, like, items and shit, but if you go in the pit, it takes you to that same area anyway. And there's a locked door up there, so you can use that locked door. And there's more items there, but you can backtrack and choose to go in that pit or go up some stairs. Like... Yeah, no, you can just use that fucking pit.
As ever, the the ally of worthless humans.
Yeah, no, this mod definitely doesn't fix the sound effects.
And we're still pushing this.
I love that the Sans boss fight in Undertale has all of his stats listed as 1, including his HP, and says he's basically the easiest fight in the game. But I believe it's written in a way that almost implies Sans wrote his own description.
Yeah.
Kill that Dracula.
Yeah. Jeez. God damn.
I was gonna say, you had enough arts to keep throwing that cross a few more times. And can't you have 2 crosses out at once?
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
I wonder if the cross really does much. Like, because like I'm like always able to just whip him. I don't know.
I wonder what the damage values of it are.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it, multi-hit, so I guess that probably would still make it worth it.
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
Hold on, it says that classic mode is unlocked when you return to the menu from gameplay. And that's what makes it so that you have a fixed jump arc and 2 sub-weapons?
Oh.
So is that not what hard is?
Well, I guess not. Maybe I guess I just misunderstood the thing that said that.
Also, it's cross in holy water. Also, you lose the fireball whip when you get hit in that mode.
Oh.
In easy mode, you don't fight the third form. There's no knockback in easy mode, and you start off with more hearts. Holy water takes 3 hearts. Almost did.
Damn it! I'm so
He
close.
vomited on you.
And
And
yeah.
he just
Got into a pretty
died.
bad position in the middle of all those eyes. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Whatever. Figuring out more of how to fight that phase. Anytime the electric balls come out, they need to take priority.
So does the leather whip go straight to the chain whip with no like long upgrade?
Yeah, it is like you know, the Game Boy games in that sense. Just the fire whip is not, you know, permanent.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I should have asked, but what system did this come out for?
WiiWare.
As
Ew.
ever,
There's no
Which is why
way
you can't
to
get it anymore.
There's no way to legally get this game, which is why I do not give a shit about saying I
Yes,
pirate.
there is. You buy a used Wii with the game already installed.
And Konami still doesn't get money for it.
It's legal. You said there's no legal way.
Well, yeah, this is legal.
I mean, I hope so. Would you trade in a sub-weapon for a sub-weapon you can use that will instantly grant you the Fireball Whip upgrade?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be nice if I could actually get that space to full health, but whatever. Wait. Oh, yeah, that was kind of bullshit with those little lightning placements.
The cross is good for taking care of the lightning balls.
Yeah.
This game has a lot going on where... I don't know if the fixed jump arc is equipped for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this game feels like it was designed with, you know...
But it's also worth noting that if it's for a classic mode that you don't even have unlocked from the start, even when you have a hard mode unlocked, then it probably is meant to be a novelty.
Yeah.
Is it like Ultra Nightmare in the original Doom, where they just put it in as a fuck you not to be well designed?
Maybe.
That cross didn't look like it was doing shit.
This guy has a lot of health. That was a bad combo.
That's a shitty pattern. Although if you had the throwing axe, it would have worked.
You think I should go in with the axe instead?
Maybe. If the axe does more damage, especially, it would be worth it. Do you rely on the throwing cross for anything?
I'm only using it for the final phase.
Well, yeah, but a lot of the use you get from the throwing cross seems like the axe could do too,
Yeah.
while covering a different angle than your whip. Like, I don't know, axe is just a good fucking sub-weapon, you know?
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
Holy water doesn't seem like the best choice, though.
I don't know what you would use holy water for in this.
I was gonna
fight
say
at all.
maybe you could use it to clear out the eyeballs in the final phase.
That would be the only use, because you have to hit him in the head in both the first two phases, and, you know, the final phase he's up in the air.
It is worth noting that you don't really use sub-weapons for the first two phases.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really affect your playstyle if it doesn't help with the first two phases.
Yeah. Yeah, this phase, you just gotta not be greedy and you'll be fine.
How is this Dracula fight ranking for you?
I'd say it's probably on the high end.
Honestly, this seems like it's the most interesting one in the classic Vanias. Like, what would this competition be for?
It's probably.
Like, I mean, the first phase is somewhat boring, but it's short, and this phase
Okay, now I'm just
He's-
fucking up.
seemingly decent, you know?
Yeah.
But both of the first two phases go pretty smoothly, and then the final phase is the actual meat of the fight. And it actually seems pretty cool, just a lot.
Yeah. You know, it's a tough one, but it, for the most part, it hasn't felt unfair.
It does seem like it's a fun fight.
Yeah, it's occasionally you can be given a pattern that's a bit much to deal with.
It kind of reminds me of something like a area boss. But you're out of hearts.
Yep. Let's pay attention to those lightning balls.
I thought you were gonna say pay attention to those, like the blue things, and
Oh.
as you got hit by one.
Ah. Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ooh! So are those non-bloody tears?
yeah, I think the axe is the way to go.
Comment. I don't know when Common Rider posted this, but said favorite Castlevania game. I don't know if that's a question or a statement.
Well, if it's
But
a question.
Let's treat it as a question.
Overall, Portrait of Ruin, if we're only counting Classicvania, Rondo.
Symphony of the Night. As far as Classicvanias go, Rondo, and it'll probably stay that way when I play all of them.
As ever, the ally of worthless humans.
So,
Yeah.
you won't forget.
No, I don't usually.
Murder that jaguar. We don't like jaguars in this house.
Fuck the Jaguar.
Tell me, which one has Pikmin 3? I thought so!
Wait, what?
Fuck
Yeah.
the jaguar.
There.
Listen, it's a deep cut that chat won't get, okay? Shut up.
Okay.
There should be a rule of the open spot always being on screen.
Yeah. Nice that face, you know. I'm trying to throw the X too much.
This game really feels like it deserves to get more attention than it does.
Yeah.
Which I know is the common sentiment that's given towards it from people who played it, but...
I don't think this is gonna be the run.
As you said that, now it will be.
Well, because you said that, it won't.
I got him!
Ugh.
Ooh.
I was throwing the
Next,
axe.
idiot.
I was in the middle of throwing the axe.
I don't know, I saw a whip.
You saw shit.
I saw shit.
Okay.
You know what's the nice thing about getting the axe?
Well,
It's the last one in line.
yeah. Don't have to worry about jumping over it. It's like they knew.
So,
Alright,
would the
Dracula,
stopwatch
chase.
be good?
Ally of worthless humans.
If it stops the clusterfuck of projectiles that he shoots at you, maybe.
Although, remember, it's 8 parts in this game.
Yeah.
And that guy's got a lot of health.
Yeah. Like, maybe it could help you in a pinch, but in the long run.
I mean, like, it could give you that clarity to get through a section if you are good at relying on your whip most of the time. The sub-weapon versus Dracula final phase tier list. So dagger's at the bottom. I guess it really comes down to what's better, the holy water or the stopwatch.
Well,
I mean, honestly, the eyeballs don't seem like they're the biggest part of the problem.
yeah, so I'm not even
Like,
really sure. how
sometimes a
much-
bit of a nuisance. But I feel like the stopwatch, if it does what you think it would be the better of the two.
Yeah, holy
Also,
water.
ranking holy water at second worst in any context. Haha, nice.
Well, honestly, it might be the worst, because at least if you have the knife, you can, like, do something.
yeah,
with
but
it.
the knife probably doesn't multi-hit. Which
Okay,
means
but
that it
the...
basically be worse than the whip in a lot of cases.
Okay, but the holy water would be able to do anything.
Oh, no, but think about this. Like, why throw the knife when you could use the whip, right? Because, say you're hitting the boss with your whip, but there's also an electric ball there, you would hit both of them. Whereas with the knife, you'd only hit one of them, right? And it's not like the knife's out damaging you. Whereas the holy water has a definable niche of some kind. You know?
Again, the
I'm
eyeball's
saying
not
I
really an
don't
issue.
see a I know. I'm just saying I don't see a niche for the knife. I don't see what it would do. Like, oh boy, it goes farther than your whip, but that's not the problem.
Yeah.
shredding it this time.
Yeah?
You're welcome to that, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a fight where you need to just pay attention to what's going on.
You have 5 more axe throws, 4 more axe throws.
There we go.
You did it!
Ooh.
Hey, is that the scroll from Symphony, but it's not animated? Circle of the Moon? I mean, about as accurate of a title as it is Circle of the
When
Moon.
the dust settled, Christopher stood tall. The evil scheme of Count Dracula was thwarted by a single vampire hunter. Peace has been returned to Transylvania. I can't believe they let me read all that. With this, a new legend in the history of the Belmonts came to pass, to be talked about for generations, but this was not to be the last. Yeah, unfortunately, you're one of the least talked about ones, Christopher. Fuck.
So how does it compare to 4?
Four's probably still better.
4 is more polished.
Yeah.
Mostly. The boss fights would beg the difference.
Yeah, this will probably get better bosses overall than 4. But 4 just in general, I think, has probably better level design. I mean, this one doesn't have bad level design, and it has some interesting set pieces and such.
It seems very interesting, just occasionally somewhat rough.
Yeah.
So this game with good sound design.
I mean, I don't think that alone would edge it out over 4.
I mean,
The music's good.
I know, but playing the game and hearing "Row" and the bone and like
that-
every.
Ben, remember that, sound effect that was in the ring tears from? Ben? Ben?
Oh, the splat.
Yeah, the splat sound. That's in this game. There's one enemy that makes that sound when you kill it.
I hate it.
That makes me so happy.
Player style.
Player style? I don't know what just flashed, but... Oh, I see.
So what does hard do?
I guess just makes it harder?
Well, like normal or easy removes knockback, right? So it's not just about.
I mean, I'd assume it'd be, similar to the hard modes in previous games.
Does it change layouts? Is there more shit on screen?
I don't fucking know. Not doing it on stream.
Screen
Anyways.
adjust?
What's
screen adjust? Oh, you can change it.
Yeah.
You can change the HUD layout.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I did notice that when, before, but didn't fuck with it.
So, Classicvanias.
Yeah, that is it for my
What did you think?
classic Castlevania marathon. I didn't play literally every classic game because I skipped out on like some of the weird alternate versions and remakes, like Castlevania Chronicles, Haunted Castle, Dracula X. I did play them off stream, except Haunted Castle. Not playing that one. Don't care.
Vampire Killer is still one that's...
Yeah, that one... Yeah, I don't really know much about that one, aside from it's apparently non-linear. Like, I don't know if it would...
It doesn't look Egavania structured. It just looks weird.
Yeah, I'll probably have to check that one out at some time, but I don't think I'm going to stream it. I think I'm basically done with Castlevania. I've been playing a lot of
Oh, wow.
Castlevania these past
I
2
get
months. um, I mean, I'll probably check out the classic mode in this game off stream, but I don't know how much I'll commit to a full playthrough.
No, I get that. Especially having seen the design of this game.
Yeah, like trying to dodge those electric balls and like the water.
Like, it wouldn't just
things.
take 4 and take away your jump control.
Yeah.
4 is a game that's designed around having it, even if I prefer Castlevania with fixed jump arcs. I think it fits the tone.
Yeah, overall, Castlevania, I think Classicvania works better with the fixed jump arcs, but,
You can't just take a game that's not designed for that and just put it in there.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't take fucking Mario and put fixed jump arcs in there. It's not designed for it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But
this game does better than 4 does, I think, just watching it in terms of maintaining the Castlevania game feel when it comes to mindset of playing it, the stress, the difficulty philosophy, than despite the fact that neither of them have the fixed jump arc.
Yeah.
Do you think this game is worth the status of being recommended a lot more than that actually is?
Yeah. I mean, if people are gonna praise 4 as much as they do, I mean, I think that one's still probably the better game than this one, but this one's close to it at least.
Honestly, it just looks like it belongs in the discussion with the 16-bit games a lot. The only thing is it doesn't have a lot of the quality of life things they do, especially regarding stairs.
Like, in terms of just like sheer design, it feels like it should have been the first of the 16-bit ones, like the progression of them, like the way they feel, the progression feels like it would go this, then 4, then Bloodlines, then Rondo, but
like you go in between 3 and 4 and have the adventure ReBirth right there.
Yeah, like just in terms of how they're designed, that feels like a progression, but obviously that's this is far removed from them.
But it's also worth noting, in the era of a retro revival, this has shockingly less 8-bit origins than most retro revival games at the time.
Yeah, like this was the era of Mega Man 9 and 10, like
cutting out the charge shot.
Like going so
introduced in an 8-bit game.
Like they went so far with retro revival to ignore like 2 and onward, or 3 and onward.
Yeah, no, they didn't have the fucking slide either, right?
Yeah, they didn't have the slide or the charge shot.
It's literally just first 2 Mega Man games.
Yeah.
There were 6 NES games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about 10.
This era.
Does 10 also cut them out?
I believe puts them on some of those things on Proto Man, who has downsides.
Huh. That's weird. But yeah, like I do commend the game for not going that far into the 8-bit direction, even though I think it would have been perfectly justified in doing it at the time.
Do you think that they designed it to work with a sideways Wii remote, which motivated some of the choices?
That's probably it.
I think that the sideways Wii remote still has a few more buttons.
Yeah, like
they're just harder to use.
Yeah, like you could have used B. Like it would have been a little awkward, but you still could have used it.
If they had an item crash, A is a perfect button for that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, main things.
Although stairs is not.
Like they also could have had Rondo's jump controls, but obviously the game would probably be
designed differently from the ground up.
Yeah.
The same goes with something like an item crash, though.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the main things that this game needs is a sub-weapon button, the Rondo stair control, and better sound effects.
I was not ready for the sound design. Holy shit.
Like,
Nobody ever seemed to have mentioned that I've seen.
Like, the only
Not
thing
that
I
I think
really
that much.
knew much about in terms of sound design was the music. Like, I'd listened to music, and I knew it, like, used a lot of the instruments from, like, classic Konami games. Like, that, I don't know how to, like, make the sound, but, like, that sort of classic sound that was from, like, Turtles in Time, I think.
What, like wah wah or?
I think so. But,
Wah wah.
well, if you know what it is, you recognize it. So, but yeah, I still don't know why they didn't put Battle of the Holy in this game, considering it's supposed to be a remake of the adventure.
And it's made.
Yeah, they made it, but they didn't put it in the game. Like, come on. Actually, another thing about it, maybe there was going to be a full Stage 6 that they had to cut for whatever reason, and maybe that was going to have Battle of the Holy.
Wasn't that the first level's music?
Well, yeah, but they probably
It's also
could
worth noting that they teased Vampire Killer the whole game, and then the final level ends with actually going into Vampire Killer.
fair enough. Actually, that could have been the final level music.
And Vampire Killer does play in the final level before you walk up to Dracula.
Yeah. Well, either way.
I think like how they use Vampire Killer as the level opener.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a good game. Probably on the higher end, or honestly, it might be more in the middle. I guess. Like, let me.
Not as good as 16-bit games, better than the 8-bit games.
Yeah. Let me get my tier list up. Not that the stream is gonna see it, but like.
There's like
if I put it in between 3 and 4, then it's above, 1, 2, 3, all the Game Boy games.
well, like you played 3 trilogies on stream, right?
Yeah.
Game Boy, NES, and 16-bit, right?
Yeah. It's better
This
than
is
Game
above
Boy.
Game Boy, better than NES, not as good as the 16-bit.
Yeah, so it is on the higher end.
And even then, it just generally felt more comparable to the 16-bit games. But to be fair, 3 also starts to reach that peak too.
Yeah. Like, 3 just needs some quality of life changes. And then
It would be up there.
Yeah. Like, that's all like that's the only thing stopping it from being better than 4.
4 is just a more polished and cleanly designed game across the board, but 3 is more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. This isn't a bad note for Classicvania to have gone out on, especially given how long it had been gone.
Yeah.
Like, when did 97, right? Legends?
Yeah.
Well, 2000 was Chronicles, I think.
Sure.
So even then, it had been almost a decade.
Yeah. Chronicles really the last one. So it took 9 years for another one. And it was another remake, but to be fair, it was it's basically nothing like the adventure.
Also worth noting that Chronicles was a glorified port with new level twists from like 1993 or some shit.
Yeah.
So if you really want to talk about original games, that's 12 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that was my Castlevania marathon. It's been interesting to play through this series. Like, as I've mentioned, plenty of times, I had only been experienced in the Igavanias, and even then, most of my Igavania experience was relatively recent. Like, with like the last couple of years is when I finally sat down and played all the handheld ones. Because before then, I'd only just played Symphony. Like, Symphony was just the only Castlevania game I played for the longest time.
I think you like touched 4 or something.
Yeah, I did, like, play a little bit of 4 on an emulator, like, over a decade or so, like, even longer ago. But
Like from I sure like Castlevania, played Symphony of the Night, watched the Netflix series.
like,
Two, I've played almost every game in this series.
yeah,
Is the
Castlevania.
Netflix series still the best part?
Storytelling wise, definitely.
I mean, I'd probably be more willing to play like Portrait, Symphony, and like some other games than
I'm
to
not-
binge the entire series.
Well, yeah, but binging an entire series is a fucking chore.
It's also worth noting that I have a larger interest in video games than animation, but
Yeah.
at the same time, if we wanted to talk about the quality of the Netflix series compared to the quality of the games, I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, honestly,
No, he's got a point. He's got a point.
honestly, I don't even really like comparing like shows or movies to games like
Oh, I know
wholesale.
how apples to oranges that is. It's just
Like, I mean, comparing the story is fair enough, but
well, yeah, it's just given the quality and the bar of quality you'd expect of animation within that field and subject, and then video games in the space that Castlevania occupies. I'm just saying, Netflix series does have a higher bar of quality that it maintains.
Yeah, like the higher relative quality compared to its contemporaries.
Like,
but anyway,
oh, I'm sorry, but there's a niche part of the Castlevania fandom that doesn't like the Netflix series.
There's
Yeah.
a niche part of the Castlevania fandom that doesn't like Symphony. That's me.
both of you were wrong. So
Didn't you say you haven't played it?
I've played enough of it to get bored and stop
Okay.
playing it.
Okay. But I can tolerate that. I swore that you said you hadn't played it before. I was like, wait, hold on.
No, I've played enough of it to get bored and stop playing.
Look,
Which
now
is
I
like
can
an
disagree
hour or
with you
two.
with the whole, like, okay, I mean, you tried, but fuck you. Instead of the, hold on, you're speaking out of your complete asshole there.
I'm speaking out of my complete asshole, but I'm doing it with purpose, intention, and at least a tiny bit of knowledge.
Amazing. Anyway,
But that's mostly just because I'm very skilled in speaking out of my asshole.
Oh yeah, they asked earlier, what's the best Castlevania game? What's the best Castlevania game, Friday?
Rondo of Blood.
anyways, so yeah, I only really played the Igavanias, and as I had mentioned before, Castlevania was a series that I was a little intimidated going into because how much people talked up the difficulty. Now that I played them all, it's been exaggerated. Some of they're tough games, but not impossibly hard. Like I'd still rather play Castlevania 3 than like most fucking NES games.
Was this the hardest classic game
Castlevania
you
or
played?
Ghosts and Goblins?
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Castlevania. Jesus. I've been playing Ghosts and Goblins since I was a kid. Fuck that.
Wait, why have you been playing Ghosts and Goblins since you were a kid?
We've had it on WiiWare.
Why did you have?
I've had it for a long time. I've attempted it a number of times.
Also,
Have you beaten
It's
it?
not even just hard. It's just not that fun.
Have you beaten it?
No, because I haven't wanted to.
What is it? Must be like Symphony then.
If you mean the way you view it, sure.
Let's not specify.
Anyways, difficulty wise, you're just a bit intimidated, but not as bad as people said. Also, the controls where it's like the fixed jump arc and stuff. You always hear people, even people who liked these games, complain about them. Now that I played them, they're all whiny babies.
I was about to say, I don't complain about that. That's one of the best parts of the games.
So yeah,
One of the reasons why I don't like 4 very much.
but but yeah, it was a series that I liked from a distance, mostly because of the music and general, atmosphere.
Oh, the music is so good.
Like, that's just something that's consistently great about the series. Like, there's very few low points where it's like that when it's not so good. It's mostly harmony of dissonance.
I was about to say, what's that in the dissonance?
It's like it's mostly just that one. I mean, Legend's soundtrack was also kind of weak. Circle of the Moon, GBA sound quality. Aria of Sorrow, GBA sound quality. but at least that one had, better compositions.
It had some bops, yeah.
It had some good ones, but goddamn, the GPA sound quality hurt it.
It's one of the good ones.
But like the rest of the series, like, oh, even fucking Haunted Castle, like. But yeah, so had gotten a curiosity of trying the series, especially when Harain made me play Castlevania 1, and I was like, hey, it's
Made
actually
you?
good.
Did he like hold your family hostage or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that explains everything.
He wouldn't release them until I played all of them. So release them, you asshole. I've done it.
You took too long. It's not that I won't release them.
Hey,
It's not that they're dead.
we agreed on this schedule.
No. It's not that I won't release them. They're dead.
I was about to say, you just killed them.
No, I didn't kill. They starved and parched.
What?
I think that counts as you killing them.
No, you
Bro.
see, they just refused.
Bro, do you not know how to hold captives? Like, for fuck's sake, like,
All I'm saying is if you did it
Look.
faster, they'd be alive.
Look, I've been feeding your family.
Simon? Is he meowing?
Anyways.
Little do we know the cat's actually holding Harain hostage.
Well, I mean, that's just owning a cat.
They don't own a cat. My sister and my mother, they do.
I don't own a cat owns me.
I'm tangential to cat owners, and this still happens.
Okay, well, a good chunk of this stream has just been on the title screen talking, so I should probably end things. Yeah, it's been an interesting experience playing through Castlevania, but now, it's all done. No more Castlevania.
Ever.
Castlevania's canceled. It's a good thing Konami stopped making them.
I was about to say, not like there's any more of them.
What if you just looked right now and you found out that Konami announced during this stream a new Classicvania game and it's coming out before next week?
What the fuck?
I would actually need to change my pants.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it if it comes out immediately, because
It's for free.
Well, we're just gonna kill him.
Konami specifically gives me a copy early.
Yeah, the red review code.
We see you're a big fan of Castlevania. You got judging by your stream, so.
I'm out, you fuck!
I don't want to play Castlevania anymore. I'm playing. Fucking play Ender Lilies right now. Fuck this shit.
Oh yeah, how is Endless going? So that's for another time.
I'll tell you off
Leave
stream.
that for us to stream. Leave that for us to stream. It's
ending,
secret.
We're ending the stream.
End the stream!
Castlevania, pretty good, mostly, except for the adventure. That one sucked. And also
game
Simon's
sucks?
Quest. Not this one. The other one. And also Simon's Quest. They suck. The rest of them are good. Anyways, well, okay, Legends also kind of suck. But that's it. Well, I don't know what's going to be next stream. Haven't figured out what the next game is going to be, but we'll figure it out. Also,
Next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I don't even know if anyone's watching. There's 2 viewers. That could just be you guys. But
It's not me.
It's for the goddamn VOD.
yeah, whatever. People watch this back on VOD. Well, probably won't matter because what I'm about to say is that YouTube seems to now be separating videos and streams on your YouTube homepage or your channel page. So I'm probably going to relist all my streams except for the Belmont's Revenge one because of the audio issue. So.
Oh, that's what you can stream next week.
No. So, I think I'm gonna unlist this one after the stream and then like progressively relist all the ones in order.
Are you gonna do like a season of television, but just releasing Castlevania Let's Plays weekly?
I think.
Oh, edit them down into parts.
No,
No, don't do that. That's way too much fucking work.
No, edit
Bro,
them into parts with snippy
okay.
commenting.
Okay, you know what? You know what,
Get the
Harain?
big bucks.
You know what,
And then
Harain?
realize you need to re-record Belmont's Revenge.
You know what, Harain? Yeah, maybe I'll do that, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting the color splash anytime soon if I do that.
Oh no, you see, you did the both.
No.
Porque
You
no
know-
los dos.
You know what? How
You don't need
about?
sleep- You don't
how-
need sleep or food or
How
water. Your
about-
family didn't.
All right. How about you fucking do it?
Are you paying?
No. You
Then
let
no.
my family die. You owe me this.
But Hareen, think of the exposure you'll get.
Oh my god, exposure. I feel so naked.
Anyway, so I'll be
Kinky?
working on relisting my streams this week. Maybe I'll just do them all in one fucking day. Spam your fucking inbox. I don't know if that's how that works when you relist
Bop,
something.
bop, 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 bop. Yo, what if
Anyways.
the algorithm thinks you're uploading because that's
If
how
you
it
if you're
fucking
putting
works?
them, if you're just like listing them, they'll just show up in your live stream section. I don't think they'll show up in sub boxes.
Okay, but what if it doesn't work the way you described, and Red scams the algorithm?
He
Whatever.
could just like re-upload his streams as videos.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh my god! Well, you see, because YouTube removed them from my video section, which I didn't want, I'm gonna re-upload all of them.
It's just to
It's
prove
not-
a fucking point.
It's not to spam the algorithm. No.
Anyways, that's it. Streams over.